Hey, college football fans, it's Doug Wrestling, and we are attempting to win a national championship in 1 year with the Iowa State Cyclones. Iowa State coming off of their first ever 11-win season last year, ending with a Pop-Tarts Bowl victory over the Miami Hurricanes. Our recruiting focus is going to be mainly on middle linebackers, defensive linemen, 3 and 4 stars only. We'll go after the biggest and best we can get. Iowa State not known for getting a lot of 4+ star recruits. A little disappointed we couldn't get the Ireland Stadium in the game this year. Hopefully that is something we can work on with the EA Studios and their recent deal with the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. But a big time matchup. This was a really good game to watch this year. Avery Johnson and John Tez Williams played matchup as we're going to start off with a missed field goal. But an RPO to Overby. This little pickup. Drive would finish shortly after the start of the second quarter. First touchdown of the year going to Carson Hansen. Scrambling is Rocco. Looking. I think I mistook that Judge there for a Wildcat the defender. Nonetheless, a first down. We got Sama with a spin move in the flat, and he scores our second touchdown of the day. Rocco to Abu Sama. Cats would try to get a long field goal. It would go wide right in the half. And another RPO to Overby. So he's going to beat the safety. 20-10. Cyclones up 21-0 over K-State here in Ireland. 4th and 2. Why not? Way too lucky on this play. Jackson fighting, and he's into the end zone. A blowout rivalry game victory for the Cyclones, coming back to the home state 1-0. And it was a masterclass. Definitely a beautiful game for Morocco as our FCS opponent, which in real life was South Dakota. Starting off with a handoff to Carson Hansen. Game is tied at 7. We get a great defensive stop there. Dominic Orange in the backfield. It looks like EA's trying to gouge us out of some offensive possession. Morocco looking a little overthrown. The wide receiver doing his best. Can't get back in time. The Rock Stars looking to stop Morocco. Threading the needle of Bramer. Fortunately, we couldn't score a touchdown. Game's tied at 10. That ball should have been picked off. We should have jumped that route, boys. CS Midwest. Pressure too much. The blitz gets home. Abu. One man to beat. 40, 30, 20, 10-5. Abu Sama. Gonna get it back to Abu again. He hit the left side of the field. Everybody's in his dust. 10-5. Touchdown, Abu Sama. Another RPO. Bramer picking up another first down grab. No passing touchdowns. Zabu is out on the loose again. 10-5. Pushed out of bounds at the 2. Carson Hansen finishing it off. He gets another rushing squad today. 34-16. Abu Sama over 200 rushing yards. Just what you want to see in a big-time matchup. The Cyhawks showdown. It's in Ames this year. And Carson Hansen, a lot of running room, getting the Cyclones to midfield. Shortly thereafter, an RPO lurked by the middle linebacker. Rocco's first interception of the day. Motion seam to Hansen. Just getting the tip. Trying it again, and it's unsuccessful. 4th and 1 later in the drive is Jackson. The out route inside of enemy territory. Carson Hansen on 4th and 2, another conversion. And on the 3rd and long, we're going to get it to Burkle on the drag route. Stopped at the 1. Carson Hansen fighting for every inch. He's into the end zone. Iowa State on top, looking for the angle route. Pressure's too much. A lot of impact players in the backfield. None for the Cyclones on that play. Jackson emerging as a receiving star as the snaps continue. Xavier Townsend, the UCF transfer, getting his first catch of the year. Angle route to Carson Hansen. We're inside the 10. Goal to go. Crossers in there. Benjamin Bramer with a touchdown reception. A super long field goal for Conradi, giving the Cyclones 17 points. Rocco scrambling past midfield. Third and very long. Gonna end in a sack. Iowa looking for something that isn't there. They'd settle for a field goal. A first down here might end the game. He cannot hang on to the ball. Iowa third and short. And Gronowski runs right into my defensive lineman for the stop. Abu's going to get a big first down. Might ice it and bring the trophy home for the Cyclones. Third and long. A first down here will definitely do it. A lot of zigging and zagging in the passing scheme. Rocco running for his life. He'll be brought down for Iowa's third sack of the ball game. Under a minute to play. Big Citrus making a stop. And it's intercepted by McLaughlin. He won't bring it the distance, but he will be bringing the Cy-Hawk Trophy back to Iowa State. Debuting the script helmet print. Carson Hansen, player of the game. Debuting that look in that rivalry contest. We'll head to Jonesboro, Arkansas. A top 15 team in the country. And a rare Big 12 going to a Sunbelt team. That's what we're doing. All whites for the Cyclone as Carson Hansen, a big chunk play, giving Conradi an easy field goal make. Third and 4. Scrambling is Rocco. Red zone opportunity, gonna end in 3. Not the most exciting offensive display from the Cyclones. But Abu on this play, racing down the field to give the Cyclones back a lead. Deep ball, Townsend beat his man. And it's a goal to go opportunity. Abu Sama, second rushing touchdown of the game. Trying to give Cy some love there in the back of the end zone. Underthrown. We had Jackson a little bit earlier. 26-10 after a defensive touchdown. And Abu, his third rushing touchdown of the game. 33-16, looking like an All-American this early in the season. 2-star commit, keeping the Iowa recruiting pipeline alive. Big 12 player of the game for Abu. Take a peek at the recruiting situation. Third and goal. Handing it off to Abu. He's met in the backfield. Our lineman's going to go down. It is a blackout. I think in real life this was the whiteout game. Arizona where red. Not often you see a home team wearing red in Ames. 4th and 2, and it's going to be tackled for a loss. Cyclones down big. Not enough air under that one, but a big play. And immediately we turn the ball over. Arizona's a good team. They've got a strong defense. They've got a good offensive approach. We got Bramer in the flat. Can he race into the end zone? Nobody's stopping him. Down 17-10. Up the middle of the field, Rocco. Crossing midfield. Out route here to Bramer. And the Cyclones on 4th and 1. Go into the red zone. Abu Sama, another speedy score. 4th quarter, only down by 3. Gonna get a lot of carries to Abu. Goal to go. On 3rd and goal from the 1. Who else? Rocco Beck sneaking it forward. Gonna need the defense to stand up big. Gonna give up a touchdown. We have 3 timeouts and need to go the distance of the field for a touchdown to win. This angle route by Abu going to get us way into field goal range. The field goal here. And we're going to go to overtime. 3rd and long. Just need to get a stop. We give it all right back. The next 3rd down for the defense in the first overtime. Thrown in the back of the end zone and broken up. Wildcats scoring a field goal. A touchdown here would end it. We're a yard or two shy, but to the tight end, Benjamin Bramer ends this game, walking it off for the Cyclones. Down 17-3 at one point. Into Cincinnati, 6th best team in the country, 5-0. 4 catches, 2 touchdowns for Benjamin Bramer. That is a Travis Kelce-like stat line. Big run there from Carson Hansen to get us going. Would be stop on 4th down later in the drive. A lot of running room here for Rocco down the left sideline. Setting it up, looking to the left. And Bramer is there. He had the inside edge on his counterpart on the defense. Looking, doesn't see anybody. But hand out, Jackson can't hang on to an almost guaranteed touchdown. The out route here to Bramer. No, that's Burkle. Burkle getting a friendly throw right to the defense. Big play from the Bearcats. Angle route here to Abu's overthrown on 4th and 4. After intermission, we're down by 2 touchdowns. Just getting it where we needed it to be. Fortunately, we were half to settle for a field goal. Down by 2 scores. Bearcats into the red zone, and they would score. 3-possession lead for Cincy. Start of the 4th. Nobody's open except maybe Jackson. Trying to cut inside of the route to get maybe a PI. Instead, it's a turnover. 3 minutes to play. Lofted perfectly into a defensive hand. Not looking good for the Cyclones in this one. Huge upset here in Nippert Stadium. You see an Iowa City commit for the Cyclones. That's the consolation prize as we head to Boulder. Not Rocco's best game of the year, and it wouldn't get much better on this one. Impact player going the distance. The Buffs start with an early touchdown lead. Spin move not there. Rocco's troubles continue. And the Buffs are going to have another opportunity to score. Spin move here from Sama, and he would go the distance. 75 yards to the crib. But Rocco decided he needed another turnover. They couldn't have such nice things. Buffs can't stop Benjamin Bramer. Big pickup there for the tight end. Rocco gonna get a touchdown on the ground, making up for his earlier gaffes in the passing game. QB power here from Mobley on 4th and 1. Stop behind the line of game. Our next possession, Burkle into the end zone. Cyclone gonna get the tie here halfway through the 3rd. Not completely in mismanaged until I said that. It was looking okay. Sama tying it up, continuing his All-American season. And a very, very long field goal and gives a 34-31 lead. Rocco got tired of Obu with getting all the 70-yard touchdown runs. 41-38. Buffs taking the lead. It's a track meet here in Colorado. Rocco down the right sideline, 30 seconds to play. And a handoff to Abu. Following his blocks, he's 3 yards shy of the end zone. He would finish it on this play, giving the Cyclones a 47-45 lead. Just an incredible game from Abu. The 2-pointer to force a touchdown. Buffs couldn't score it. Player of the game with 3 tutties. Nobody better than Abu Sama. Potential first-round college football playoff matchup. Going to be tied at 3 at the end of the first quarter. And we're going to get a huge defensive stop. They get a turnover. Bramer can't stay in front of the pass. Cougars with a huge red zone turnover. Way too much separation for Bramer. Abu around the outside. Nobody's going to bring him down. 10-3 Iowa State. Short time before the intermission. Tipped perfectly. Almost disaster for our Cyclones. But there would be disaster on this play as Rocco, the Butterfingers, Cougs unable to. Well, they forced another one on this one. Luckily, we get an offensive lineman to fall on it. I'm not sure why we're abandoning the running game. Unless we come down with it like... Oh, never mind. Pass play again. We had the tight end underneath. Just getting rid of the pass. And they're going to call grounding. We're out of the pocket. Huge call late in this ballgame. Second and super long. Smash route here to Sowell. Chase Sowell. The East Carolina transfer is going to get us inside the red zone. Looking for 6 and Burkle. RPO into the end zone. We win that game 17-3. Moore, the third string wideout. A big pass and catch here in the rain. Big opportunity to cement themselves at the top of the Big 12 standings. Burkle, another touchdown. Bramer going to get a big first down fighting off a defender. 4th and 4. Burkle converting. And right into the defense's hands. We had, I think that's Carson, no, that's Moore. Moore was underneath. We'll get it to Bramer here on the underneath route. 1 minute to go in the half. Oh, it's a streak to Sowell. He beat his man. He'll come down with it and stay on his feet. The Cyclones have a huge touchdown before the half. Unable to get a super long field goal, trying to match his career long. Townsend just running away from a sure-handed first down. And Rocco will be sacked on 4th and 2. Coming back to the ball perfectly there. Big chunk play for Sowell. He's got the separation there, torching the defender. Touchdown Cyclones. 3rd and 4. The out route to Townsend. Can't bring it in. That drag route was over. We got circle maybe. We can get rid of the ball. We're right at the linebacker. You can get more air of that. Abu's going to save the day. He's down inside the 5. A touchdown to put it away. And the gold pants won't fail us today. Chase Sowell, player of the game. We head to Fort Worth. Field goal by Conradi to cut in the lead. Down by 7. Sowell, a big pickup on this play. We're inside the Horned Frog 40. Got R1. Jackson. No! Safety jumping in front of the pass at the last possible second. But a big handoff to Carson Hansen down the left side of the field ties this game at 10. Back to pass. We've got Bramer. There's a tight end. X, there it is. Bramer going to give the Cyclones a red zone opportunity, and he would get the touchdown later in the drive. Cyclones back on top. Abu breaking loose once again. He's done this all year, and we're dominating here in Dallas-Fort Worth. 2nd and long, last minute of the quarter. Looking, and that was lasered into the defender's hands. It's suddenly a ball game once again. A block here, Carson down the right sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 45. 3rd and long, R1. Big play here to Sama. Bramer finishing it off with a play similar to what we called up earlier in the game. Maybe Bramer, could have been player of the game. Sama takes the honors anyways. And Carson Hansen showing he is just as durable in the backfield. And we'll throw a bitter pick 6. Not sure what happened to Rocco on that play. Pulling off of it a little early. And our 4th down conversion fails again. 3rd and long. Can't get the stretch there to Carson. Abu using his speed 2 men. Can't stop the spin move. Down by 17. Gonna chip away at it. Is Abu to the left side of the field. Only down by 10 now. Bouncing off defenders and Rocco back on the QB power. Only going to have us down by 3 now. Deep ball here on the RPO. Safety looking in the backfield for too long. Going to get down in field goal range here. will finish the half on a 24-0 run. Bramer out of reach will turn it over. Jayhawks with 3. Deep pass here to Jackson. He came back to it. Another big grab for the senior. Stay up by 7. We'll finish the drive with a field goal. And Jackson's going to get into the end zone here on the RPO. Next possession. Abu speeding past the nose tackle. Big offensive day here. We get Burkle a touchdown. 48-27. Rocco with 4 passing touchdowns will pick up a 4-star cornerback. And ending our regular season, we traveled to Stillwater. Abu starting the day with what he's done all year. Big touchdown runs. We get him going in the passing game on the angle route as well. His 2nd score of the day. And on the stretch to Hansen, a spin move, breaking another tackle. I like the new numbers they put, marking the yards on the field here at Boone Pickens Stadium. Leaning into the Cowboy in every aspect of life. Angle route unable to be brought in by Carson Hansen. The motion seen, if he can get past the linebacker, there he is. Opening it up just in the nick of time to be bulldozed by 2 safeties. Inside the 30 we go. That would end the half, and Rocco's crossed the 2,000-yard mark for the season. Pressure too much. Got that tight end. Bramer. Looking like he's going to start playing on Sunday. Another drag route here to Burkle on 3rd and 15. Breaking 1 tackle. Rocco going out with an injury on the play, staying in the pocket too long. Doesn't matter. Abu's going right up the middle. 24-17 here late in the 4th. As Abu tied ball game, looking for 6. Out of bounds there at the 34th and inches. Mobley keeping it alive. Conradi for the win. It's good. 11-1. They'll head to the Big 12 championship game. For a 4-star commit for a quarterback, maybe Rocco's heir to the throne. We're heading to Dallas, Cowboy Stadium, Jerry's World. Downing the Cougars earlier in the year at home. We're going to do the same thing here today. Later in the drive, it looks like they called a fumble on the play. Sama clearly hitting the turf, but nothing hitting the turf faster than this safety's feet, reading the RPO to perfection. Cougs running it back all the way. Carson Hansen trying to make a difference. We'll turn the ball over after that. QB power is Rocco racing down the field. It's inside the 5. 4th and goal. We're going to take our points. We're down by 4. They match our field goals, and Sama to the right side out of bounds, crossing the midway point. Following his blocks, nobody's touching him. We have an opportunity to tie it up at 10 after the PAT. Rocco. Lucky to get rid of the pass there. 2nd and short. To Bramer. Oh, too fast for that Mike linebacker. To Hansen now on the angle route. Goal to go. That guy transported into the backfield. No choice but to take our points there. We have a lead late in this ball game, needing a stop on defense, and everybody's in the backfield. Huge tackle for a loss. Abu's going to call game. 4th and 2. Big run again from Abu to the BYU Big 12 logo, and a wide receiver screen. Something I don't think we've called that all year. Chase so well. Fitting between. So nice we had to run it again. Look at all that separate. Oh my goodness. Them boys are blocking today. Rocco finishing it off there. What a game. What a conference season from the Cyclones. Unfortunately, we couldn't match up with Cincinnati. Avenger only lost this season, but Mateer from OU. Heisman. Nobody better. Abu Sama, best running back in the country. And somehow, we're going to play K-State, the team we played first game of the season in the college football playoff. Round 1 matchup here. 3rd and short to start the day. Little wheel route to Bramer, getting us going. Out route. Safety ran it perfectly. They watched film and knew we were running that play. Defense holding strong to Burkle. Over top 2 different men. And Bramer is going to get his tight end roommate a touchdown. Scrambling. 3rd and 18. Nobody was open. Game tied at 7. Abu needing a so well block to break him free. Drive finishing here with a Burkle spin move. Great play there from our second tight end. Kaishan Gay. Oh, Jontez, great pass deflection. Really taking a liking to this RPO here. It's like a little wheel route. Burkle, another great pickup. Coming back to the ball is Jackson. We'll throw another interception. Nobody covered the middle of the field as Bramer released. Breaking 2 tackles, couldn't break a third. 27-14. Our first round college football playoff matchup ends in a victory. My favorite Rose Bowl. Big opportunity to cement themselves amongst college football's elite with a win here in Pasadena. Breaking out the Oreo uniforms. Big pass to Bramer. Brings it in off the tip. Play action. Nobody's open. Conradi from way downtown. Cyclones up 3-0 on the Wolverines. Abu. Oh, great vision. We're going to cross midfield as he stiff arms of the defender. RPO. No, play action. Great play design as we're going to get Abu in the flat to give us a 2-score lead. Silencing the critics to triangle. Jackson inside the 5. Cyclones goal to go. And Bramer in the flat. Another 2-score lead for the Cyclones. Not sure how we didn't untie his shoestrings there. A spin move. The freshman Underwood handing it off. Defense right there to plug the hole. Oh, and they're going for it. Not leaving anything to chance. And we can't stop them from walking into the end zone. Game is tied. Abu, a little speed burst. One man to beat. Down to the 25 we go. 3rd and incredibly long. And it's picked off. Lofted into the air on the halfback screen. Wolverines with a huge opportunity to take the lead. They fail. We score a field goal. Up by 3 late in the game. 4th and 4. Calling our shot. Looking for square. And he fumbles. No, they caught it. They said he caught it. We take a knee from there. And a huge program-changing victory for the Cyclones. Abu Sama, player of the game. We march into the college football playoff semifinals. We'll play a semifinal. Natural thought here is that the Georgia Bulldogs playing in Atlanta, being the home team, somehow Cyclones selling out half the stadium. And we read the play perfectly, getting a huge stop on 3rd and short. Jackson, defender, getting a little too eager, smelling the end zone. And Rocco hurt early in the game as Moberly completing it. And Conradi, a career-long 60-yard field goal. 3rd and 2, under 2. Deep pass here to Sowell to break it open. Tipped. Luckily, it falls to the turf. 4th and 2. Abu. Not fast enough to get to the sticks. Dogs. Kicking a field goal before the half. Starting our second half with a field goal. No touchdowns for us yet. Needing a broken tackle here. Jackson fighting past the sticks. Only down by 7 late in the 4th. And Eli Green, I think that's his first touch all year. Carson Hansen up the middle of the field. There's a lane for him. Nobody's going to catch him. Iowa State tying the game at 13. Dogs. Gonna sack Rocco here. And that's what would end our season. Incredible run for the Cyclones. 14-2. I would take a 14-2 season from the Cyclones any day.